You're watching Staros Entertainment.tv.
Hi, this is TYRONE TANN with StarWarsEntertainment.tv, and we're here at the Grauman's Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California for the Sunbow celebration of the Transformers the movie and G.I. Joe the movie, presented by American Cinematheque and Damaged Goods. So check us out here as we interview a lot of the celebrities and the guests here at the TANN, the Sunbow celebration of the Transformers the movie and G.I. Joe the movie on StarWarsEntertainment.tv. Hi, this is TYRONE TANN with StarWarsEntertainment.tv, and we're here with
Larry Houston from the G.I. Joe movie.
Now, for the audience, explain your involvement with the G.I. Joe movie.
In the G.I. Joe movie, I was the storyboard artist who created the opening for the movie, and I'm also the artist who did the first 15 minutes of the film, so I pretty much roll out the film for the audience.
Which is the whole big intro, the Yo Joe
Yes.
Cobra, that whole thing. Now, that's actually, sometimes I'll just go on YouTube and just watch that, because it's an awesome, like, how long did it take to do that kind of just that sequence alone in the intro?
Well, that was probably about a month for me, because what happened was the supervising producer, Don Jurwich, asked a lot of the artists working, directors, to come up with an opening for the movie. And at that time, the Statue of Liberty was having some sort of event, like whatever it was. And so it keyed my imagination. Okay, let me do the Cobra attacking the Statue of Liberty and the G.I. Joe's protecting the Statue of Liberty. So I just started drawing stuff and I started making up everything and pulling from all the anime, at the time, a lot of anime that I was getting influenced by, and just going balls out and trying to make it into something really good. And the good part is that since we had a theatrical budget, everything turned out great. It was
and that's like I said, one of the most exciting intros. And with that, like with the intro, that's what kind of gets you started to knowing G.I. Joe is on. You know.
Yeah. The music was really great. I mean, they took my images and then put music to it, so everything was timed out perfectly. And God, it was exhilarating to watch, because in most cases I had been working on the G.I. Joe series from the beginning, all the specials and episodes, but I was always a TV budget. So having a theatrical budget, it was like, oh yes, that's exactly what I wanted to see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what's it like now seeing, we're at a back-to-back anniversary special with the G.I. Joe and the Transformers movie. What's it like seeing all these fans, the generation that growing up watching your cartoon, as well as now the new generation? What's that like when you see like a whole audience? It's coming up here. Like, how many years later? How many years has it been since?
Oh my God, has to be like, what, 40 years ago or 30?
Please don't tell me that's.
I know. I'm saying that myself. I'm trying to do the math, going, oh crap, that was like in the 80s, and it's like 2000.
No, it can't be 40.
Oh
no,
God!
Please tell me it's in 30 years old.
I like that number 30 better. But no, I'm very impressed by coming to the theater and seeing all the audience. It's like, it's packed.
Yeah, it's like a sold out thing.
Yes, and I was like, wow. I mean, that means that all the cartoons that we were doing back then was we accomplished our purpose. We made it very entertaining. We tried to put a lot of energy and imagination into the shots, into the adventure, and just trying. For me, it was like trying to inspire an audience the way I was inspired when I got into animation. And so I always try and put everything I can, try and do something different, try and do something new.
Speaking of inspiration, who inspired you?
A lot of the anime back in the 80s was just starting to come to America, and Hayao Miyazaki was doing a lot of films that were like innovative. He was accomplishing theatrical scenes using traditional the Platens the cameras that we had back then. And so I studied a lot of that. I mean, we would buy, this is how long ago it was. We would get laser discs, okay?
Wow, yeah.
And put laser disc on, watch it, had no idea what the language was, but he storyboarded his film so well. You didn't need, other than subtleties and subtext, you knew exactly what was going on. And I would just study all that. I would just consume everything he drew, all the films, and just try and soak it into your subconscious so that when you had a chance to draw your own film, you could pull out the inspirations.
Awesome. Now, obviously, you've been inspired. We want to inspire those. What inspirational messages can you give to someone out there that maybe wants to do what you do or just follow their dreams in general?
I would say, follow your passion. Your passion is going to lead you to exactly what you want to do. And for me, my passion was always storytelling. And at first, I thought it was going to be comic books. I went in that direction. But then I fell into animation through some friends, and I found that I could do this. I accomplished the same passion through telling stories through films. And so that's what I would tell someone: follow your passion.
You any other projects, any websites your fans keep in touch with you, or anything like that? You got an audience right here.
I have a website called LarryHouston.com that you can go to and see my name and see what stuff I've worked on. The other thing you might know me for was that I was the producer director of the X-Men show, and I did that was back in the 90s after I did the G.I. Joe show. So you can go there.
Awesome. Well, check it out on the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much. God bless you, and thank you for all the years of entertainment.
Well, thank you.
Again, this is Tyrone TANN with
Larry Houston,
and you're watching StarWarsEntertainment.tv. So check out more episodes as we interview a lot more guests here that attend the Sunbow celebration of the Transformers the movie and G.I. Joe the movie, presented by American Cinematheque and Damaged Goods on StarWarsEntertainment.tv.